Well, hello there to all you wisdom walkers. Haven't been wisdom walking, need to be wisdom walking, always wisdom walking. This is Jojopah Maria and Saroma coming to you with some astrology for self mastery, my first offering for 2023. Wow. Wow, folks. I don't even know where to begin. I don't know what to say. It has just been an incredible finale to 2022, the double fire year. I now find myself in a totally different environment, in a whole new living space that's temporary but delicious. I'm very, very happy where I am right now. But moving ain't no joke. It ain't no joke, especially when you have a lot of emotional things tied to it, as I did. So yeah, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. But I'm so grateful to be here with you right now. And I did get some energy because I'm telling you, I'm tired. I like this beginning energy coming out of 2022 into 23. Woo! Yeah, I'm tired, really tired. But I prayed and I said, God, I need a little bit of energy so I can deliver this message for folks because this full moon in Cancer that's coming up. Oh yeah, it's something else. I couldn't sleep a wink last night. I was like totally up, totally awake. So put in the comments about what you've been experiencing with this. Oh my God, it's no joke. So before I get to dive in, let me just look at some of the comments that are showing up. There is Lori. Hey, Lori. Yes, dear. I will be in touch. I will definitely give you a call because I need to come visit, or at least we set up for a visit soon. I miss Christmas, the Christmas visit with you, so I got to make up for that. Then we have Shauna Kuhn. Hi, Shauna Kuhn. Welcome, welcome. I love meeting new wisdom walkers, definitely. And L'Oreal says, Happy New Year. Yes, Happy New Year, everyone. We have made it out of 2022. If you still standing right now, I'm telling you, pat yourself on the back and be grateful because this has been a ride. This has been a ride and a half. And right now we are in Capricorn season. So happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there. You always bring in this new opening to a new year, a time to set some goals and intentions, what I call annual commitments, time to dream. And it's been interesting because that's how the energy has been flowing here. It's really been giving us some time to just be still. Here in Southern California, there's been a lot of rain. Like I ain't never seen so much rain. It ain't supposed to rain in Southern California. But it is a lot going on. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Oh wait, I got some more people dropping in. I gotta say hi to Deborah Nevels. Deborah, you know I love you, girl. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you. Many, many blessings. She does great work in the healthcare industry. Yes, love it, love it. Yes, Lori, I would love to see you. We're gonna make that happen. We're gonna definitely make that happen. Absolutely. Uh-oh, there's Shay's a cutie. It's a John Pa. I love it. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, TK. Love it. Love it. All right, let me dive in for you because I've got some information. Right now there is actually a flow energy. We've been so used to it being so tight, but really do have flow energy coming up. There's only one tight energy, and it's on the 14th. So what I'm going to do is quickly take you down the lane and walk you through January 1st through the 14th. But first, I want to remind us of some transits that are going on that are really impacting us. And the first one is Mars still retrograde in Gemini, but it's going to go to direct on the 12th. So this is just a reminder as to what the Mars retrograde in Gemini was about. Definitely, it's brought up hidden anger. issues and arguments. It's been, you may not have been able to say things right out in the open. So you have maybe been a little more manipulative. Maybe the control drama was built up, passive aggressiveness, all that good stuff. Um, and the advice was to keep a written journal so that you can evaluate your feelings before you share them. But it's important, this Mars, because it's been retrograde since October, and it's been an incredibly long time for us to have this. But this is why, too, we've been feeling kind of like, I don't know, things are happening. It's just pushing, but oh my, there's up a hill. Yeah, it's been hard. And along with Mars being retrograde, we've got Mercury being retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. And as it says here, during this retrograde, the only thing to really watch out for is that we must not be too hard on ourselves. If anything, it's time to lighten up. And as you can see, it'll be on the 18th when it goes direct. But yeah, it's been a lot, folks. It really has. So again, lighten up on yourself. Don't berate yourself in terms of what's been going on. Now, I found this from Lisa Stardust, a really great astrologer, talking about some key Capricorn dates related to Mercury retrograde that I wanted you to be aware of. So on the 7th, which is Sunday, if I'm doing right, the is that right? No, Saturday. Saturday on no, I was right. It is Sunday. No, I'm right. It is Saturday. Okay. See, I told you I'm crazy. As it says here, the Sun and Mercury retrograde connect on January 7th, and it's a Kazemi aspect. And the best time of the retrograde is the Sun gives power to the planet of communication. So if you're wanting to make plans for the future, then you can use this day to do so. Conversations that need to happen should occur today as well. So even though we're still retrograde, we're still kind of in a holding pattern. That 7th, the Kazemi between the Sun and Mercury, gives us some opening there. So that's really cool. Then it says Mercury retrograde aligns with the lunar nose. Yeah. This will be on January the 13th, connecting us with people from the past who are still important to our current lives. They play a role in our future, which is why it's important for us to keep them in mind and not push them to the sidelines. Yeah. And some of you out there know exactly what I am talking about. Yeah. Super good stuff. So now let's start on Monday. This Monday past, January 2nd, we had Venus entering into Aquarius. And so it'll be in that sign of Aquarius until the 26th. And as it says, Venus fulfills her role by granting us calm in the eye of the storm. Don't we need that? Having Venus in Aquarius for most of the month will not only beautify this uncomfortable feeling of waiting, it will bring a sneak peek of what to expect next. When Venus is in Aquarius, we all feel a bit more open minded, open hearted, and inclusive, and can expect to expand our social and emotional networks and find the people with whom we can build. And I have to tell you, my experience here in my temporary transitional home has just been that, really meeting some really fabulous people. So I know that energy has just been sweet and working for me. Hope it's been working for you. Now, on Wednesday, yesterday, we have Venus again in Aquarius, but it's sextiling a flow energy, Jupiter in Aries. And as it says here, keep the New Year's Eve party going today as we're all feeling social, charming, and ready to have some more fun. It's a good day to spend with friends and make some new ones as well. Yeah. So good stuff that happened. Now, here we are today on Thursday, and we've got the Sun conjuncting Capricorn. I mean, Sun in Capricorn, trining Uranus, which is still retrograde in Taurus. But again, this is still that flow energy, a flow energy happening. And as it says, if you haven't started making your New Year's resolutions, which I advise you to wait until Mars and Mercury both are going forward. But as it says here, and I call them annual commitments, Now's a great time to begin brainstorming as you'll be full of productive energy to take on a new challenge. So, again, the energy of flow is kind of breaking through. That's how I could do this report to you. Because yesterday, oh no, it wasn't going to be happening. It's like I was on the floor. So, we've got it. But again, it's not all the way through. Like I know I'm not back 100%. But at least we can begin to do a little bit. So again, take it easy. Take it easy on yourself. Now, on Friday, here we go with the big news about this full moon in Cancer. Yeah, as it says here, this is a wolf moon, which is about protection of the home and family, and also being emotionally charged in that area of your life. This lunation will instigate deep feelings, and big aha moments may definitely occur. Yeah, because Cancer is all about emotion. And again, home doesn't just represent your family and your structure that you live in. It's also you. It's about your inner home. Yeah. So things again, it's almost like this is a spillover from 2022. We are still moving and cleaning out those parts of ourselves that can't hold the energy of 2023. Yeah. And so, like it says here, the full moon is opposite Mercury, which is retrograde, supporting alignment between the head and the heart, though. So I wanted to give you really an understanding of why the energy is so intense right now. And you may be feeling this. You may be feeling this, and I don't want you to be afraid of it, but I want you to just understand it. Don't run from it. Don't tell yourself you're crazy, you're dying. No, that's not what's going on. It's just that, like I said, this is a spillover from the end of 2022, where we are still being asked to let go of what can't support us in this new earth, in this new time that we've stepped into. So here we go. We've got with this full moon tomorrow, Mercury retrograde in Capricorn opposing this. But an opposition isn't always stuck energy. Sometimes it's an opportunity for something to break through. And so the breakthrough here is about the head and heart alignment. What does that mean? That means that you're being asked to really listen to and follow your intuition more than your rational mind. Let your heart lead the way. Create a balance between what is rational and what it is you're passionate about, what it is that you are feeling. Yeah. Now, on the other side, we've got this lunation being in a square with Chiron. And Chiron, the wounded healer planet, right now is in the sign of Aries, right? So we know from 2022, we have been feeling this healing energy, old stuff, old traumas, ancestral wounds being pushed up, being pushed up. And so with this lunation, identity wound will be triggered. This is what Astro Butterfly says. And I'm going to read. She says that the full moon will trigger our identity wound, which is Chiron in Aries, but it will also offer us tools and approaches to look at this wound from a different angle. And that's where that sextile to Uranus at the bottom of the moon comes in. Yeah, like really cool. She says this identity wound is part of us, but it doesn't define us. Again, you are not your trauma, folks. It pushes our buttons, but that's because it's in the process of embracing our early hurts that we allow ourselves to transform from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So, in other words, this is the reason for this instigation of these deep feelings during this lunation. It has a purpose. We're emptying out from the energies that would stop us from really receiving all of what it is that we need. So, yeah, yeah. And so the third element in this lunation that I think is important is the Uranus sextile. Sextile, of course, is a flow energy. And it's in the sign of Taurus, which again has to do with our home, our family, also our inner self. And it's about emotional freedom. Think about that. Emotional freedom. So, where it may have been in your life that you weren't telling yourself the truth, you weren't telling other people the truth, you weren't letting yourself feel your real truth. Oh, yeah, that is breaking open. All of this together. So that's why we're feeling what we are feeling in the way that we're feeling it right now. And that's why it's so intense. But know that that's the great purpose behind this is to move us into head and heart alignment, have that identity wound get healed, and to reach our emotional freedom. Be freed up from the past, be freed up from holding ourselves back from the truth of who we are. Isn't that delicious? I just love it, love it, love it. It's painful though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's painful, but we're gonna move through this. So, next day on Saturday, the 7th, we get a conjunction, more flow energy, between the sun and Mercury, both in the sign of Capricorn. And as it says here, this conjunction marks the beginning of a brand new Mercury cycle. A Mercury cycle lasts for about 4 months. So if you plan to do something that requires 3 to 4 months to complete, this is a good time to initiate it. You don't have to go live with this project yet. Wait for both Mars and Mercury to go direct, as I said, but now it's a good time to put things down from pen to paper or from fingerprints to keyboard. Here's a caution. Your words are your power today as what you choose to say can make or break your reputation. Yeah, very, very, very important. Absolutely. Absolutely. Take our time with that. Now, on Sunday, and we've got these following one right after the other, we get Mercury in Capricorn, another flow energy, trining Uranus, again, still retrograde in Taurus. And as it says here, the stimulating energy opens your mind to new possibilities. There may be some exciting news coming your way, or chance encounters with an eccentric or in some way stimulating people. New career or financial opportunities may manifest. Open your mind to new possibilities today. Yeah, yeah. Sweet, sweet. Very wonderful. We like that. Now we move into Monday, the 9th, and we get another flow energy. This is Venus and Aquarius trining Mars again, which right up to this point is still retrograde in Gemini. And as it says here so lovingly, go after your dreams today, as a positive aspect can fill you with confidence, charm, and quick wit to achieve anything. Doors can magically open for us today, especially if we know the right people. And by the right people, that really means those who are aligned with what our dreams are about. Yes. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Love it. Now we move to Thursday of next week, a week from today, and this is where we get, yes, some forward movement because Mars is going direct. Yay. After being retrograde since October the 30th, the warrior planet is finally moving forward again in quick witted Gemini. Now is the time to officially start our New Year's resolutions or annual commitments as we get into problem solving made and the collective energy finally begins to gain momentum. Yay! If you've been feeling stuck and unable to move forward, Mars going direct will show you the way out of the maze. Oh, yes, we are all of us, we're ready for this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, on the same day, we get this wonderful, this is one of the goddess asteroids. This one is Juno. And as it says here, she's named after the queen of the Roman gods. And she gives us insights in how to thrive in long term commitments and relationships. And interesting, with her entering Aries, as it says here, relationships move into bold and independent areas. It may be a fight for authority as we try to be the dominant partner in our relationships. This brings the opportunity, though, to choose parity and interdependence, not codependence, interdependence in all forms of relationships. Yeah. So just notice where you may feel like, okay, I need to have the upper hand, uh, and let it go, and really look for that common ground, for that sharing, for that teamwork in every relationship in your life. You'll be much happier. Absolutely. Now, we actually have a Friday the 13th. And, in the olden days, this is like the bad luck day, right? The day that you don't walk under the ladder. But truly, the 13 number, the energy of that is about transformation. And so, the ending of 2022 and all of this releasing that we're doing, it is pushing us into some transformative times. So I just want you to be mindful, like what's forming by some more. That here is another flow energy. This is the sun in Capricorn sextiling Neptune in Pisces. This transit heightens your sensitivity, intuition, imagination, and creativity. This is an excellent time to visualize or dream up your ideal future. Isn't that wonderful? Make new goals now to turn your dreams into reality. You can enjoy a greater feeling of connectedness with other people and the entire universe. Yes. Wow. That is so wonderful. Like this, like, ah, exactly what we all need to hear. And then finally, Saturday, the 14th of January, we get our only square for this time period. And it's an interesting one. It is Venus in Aquarius squaring Uranus in Taurus. And as it says here, now it's Venus's turn to bump heads with Uranus, and this sparks sexual slash creative tension. And again, back to that piece of, do I need to have the upper hand in this relationship, or is this relationship not working for me and I'm ready for greener fields or whatever. But again, it's an energy that is going to show up just to help you really become more conscious and discerning. And the last thing you ever want to do, folks, in a relationship is make your partner or partners responsible for what's not working for you. Yeah. Yeah. This is about taking responsibility. And if you want to be free, you've got to first do that for yourself. Nobody can do that for you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Wow. Wow. Made it through. Made it through. A little plug for my book here. The Wisdom Walk to Self Mastery, also my contact information. And let me see who else has chimed in to say hi. Shana Kuhn, I think I got her. Thank you so much, Joanna. And Sister Afua, yes, 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 girl. Happy New Year's to you. She does marvelous work helping people really be conscious of the life force energy and how important it is to be alive. Yes, thank you, sister. I love you so much. Thank you for listening in. And let's see. Ah, Shazakudi said, good evening, Jojopah. I had to retype my greetings. No, it's okay. I love John Pa. That make me happy. Oh, so, folks, there you have it. There you have it. And I will definitely bring you more information from the 14th moving forward to the rest of the month. We don't have a lot of aspects, enough, but not overwhelming. I don't have to do 3 reports for you. And Mercury will be going direct on the 18th. So just continue to give yourself some rest time, some break time. Don't be in a rush. Treat yourself well. Allow the remnants of all that 2022 healing and reforming and renaissance, let it flow through you and do what it needs to do so that by the end of the month, you're going to be really ready for this new year, which is a nature year. Yes. And I will be doing live broadcast on my Wisdom Walk Talk. I'm going to start doing that probably in 2 weeks. I'm still resting. I can't do anything this week, but that will be coming up for you. So listen, happy New Year, everyone. Thank you so much for Wisdom Walking, for doing your good work on you and sharing that wisdom with all who come into contact with you because we really need it now on this planet. It's really important. It's been my great pleasure, as always, to be here and doing this great work with you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And I look forward to being with you in the next live stream. Be well, be safe. Bye bye now.